The Mezcal Mule was created by Jim Meehan, legendary bartender who co-created and previously co-owned PDT, which is a bar in New York City called Please Don't Tell. This recipe calls for a specialized version of ginger called ginger wort, all right? So Meehan created this thing that's just a really inventive way of adding in the raw materials that make up ginger beer. This cocktail is fantastic, it is light, it is bright, it is very inventive, and I think you guys will really like it. So the first thing that we've got to do to make this drink is to make the ginger wort in the recipe. In distilling, wort is a liquid made in the mashing process. When grains are mashed and combined with water, that is then heated, the mashing allows enzymes in the malt to break down starch into sugars. The malty liquid resulting from this process is called wort. So basically, like I said, we're making the liquid that if allowed to ferment would then become ginger beer. So to make the ginger wort, you're gonna need like a small container, you're gonna need half a cup of minced ginger, and you know, the smaller you mince it, the more of a juice extraction you'll get. I didn't mince this, you know, super small because I'm lazy, but you know, if you wanted to, you could. You're gonna need a measuring cup, and you're gonna need some brown sugar to kind of complete the process. So literally what we do is we just take the ginger and we put it inside our vessel, like so. So I'm just gonna add in a cup and a half of boiling water. And then we're just gonna cover this and let it sit for 90 minutes. So once your 90 minutes is up, this is what you're gonna have. It's going to have all the ginger have extracted out into the water, and then you'll actually also see like a thin sheen of starch from the ginger. And we're going to strain, and then we're going to put the ginger pieces in here, and we're just gonna press it to just release as much of the liquid as we possibly can into our water. Then we're just gonna add in 20 grams of light brown sugar. You know, of course you wanna fully dissolve it. And then we're gonna do 3/8 of an ounce of lime juice. And there you have your ginger wort. All right, so for the cocktail, grab our tin here, and we're just gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of agave, 3/4 of an ounce of passion fruit puree, 1 ounce of our ginger wort. And for the passion fruit, make sure you use puree, not syrup. You want it to be tart, not sweet. And there's a really good brand that I like that I find on Amazon called Funkin'. If you want to order some, link is below. And then we're gonna do like 4 cucumber slices. Then of course, we're gonna take a muddler, we're gonna mash up those cucumber slices. And last but certainly not least, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of mezcal. All right, in our tin, add some ice. And we're gonna add some ice to our glass as well. And give this guy a nice hard shake. And then we're going to strain into our glass, like so. Garnish with a couple cucumber slices. And then a pinch of chili or cayenne. Oh my God, that is so flavorful. Kind of spicy, not overly gingery though, but you get that spice. It works so well with the mezcal and that kind of light medicinal, somewhat smoky, kind of agave flavor that you get. Spice is kind of doing a nice little thing on the back of my palate as well. And then the passion fruit with the warming tones of the agave nectar just really balance each other out really nicely. It's really nice how the sugar is balanced in this cocktail because you are getting some sugars from that ginger wort for sure. You definitely have a little bit of sugar in the passion fruit puree, right? Just the natural sugars that are in passion fruit. And then you have a little bit of the agave that's balancing everything out really nicely. This is a fantastic drink. It is a wonderful take on a mule. Very, very inventive and super easy. So there it is, guys, the Mezcal Mule.